And we're going. Wait, I have a notification. What a great way to start this video. Hello. Hi. So, I never do like a video, then do a next day of the video. So, yesterday we didn't do one, right? If this dog whines in the background, it's going to be such a good video. Okay, so we got a lot of things. Excuse me, I just ate like an egg thing, so I might burp a little, and that's kind of disgusting, I know, but like it's because of the surgery. Maybe I should start this over. No. All right. So 2 days ago, I filmed a YouTube video talking about how it was monetized. Okay, that's a table and everything. Let's just move that. And it is true, my channel is monetized. Some stuff happened after that video was filmed that I put in the comments. A lot of people had questions, so I figured, hey, I'll just make another video to explain what happened, and then go over some stuff with the skin removal thing yesterday and some other stuff. So, all right. So I was hiking. I had met my cousin for lunch, and I had some sushi. Not a lot. Just I ordered. It was like a two roll special for $12 or $10 or something. I got a dragon roll and some other roll. And I ate like 2 or 3 pieces of each. So 6 pieces of sushi is all I ate. I took the rest home. I did have like a bite of her shrimp, and I dipped it in the yum yum sauce. It was very good. Come home, use the bathroom, change clothes, go meet her at this hiking trail called Dawson Trails. It was a trail from Dawson Trails to Indian Springs. We have done it before, so it knew it wouldn't be that bad. We're walking, and I don't feel anything. I feel fine. Like the whole time I felt good. And then when we get kind of actually to the trail, like you have to walk around this other trail to this fence, and you go down a gravel little path, and then you get to the actual trail. And that's when I started to feel like a tightness in my stomach, like a cramp almost. It wasn't bad. I just thought I had to use the bathroom again. I knew we'd be done hiking in like an hour or so. So it wasn't, I was like, I can do this. It's fine. I put something on Snapchat and Instagram. I was on my phone like the whole time at first because I was like, I wanted to make a video while I was hiking. I wanted to put something on Instagram and Snapchat to show that I was outside actually hiking, because a lot of people don't even believe I do that. So we were going, and this tightness started to get a little worse, but again, it was nothing. It was just like I had to use the bathroom. Maybe the food was like upsetting my stomach, but it wasn't going to be that bad, what I thought. So we keep going. And then that, there's my dog. You can't see him. That's him. Rambo, say hello. Sorry. Okay, good. He's super camera loving. Anyways, so we're going. And then the pain begins to spread and get a little more intense. It then goes throughout my entire groin area, through like my pelvic region, and then it inevitably gets to my navel, belly button area. I sit down to take like a break because it's starting to hurt a lot. And when I get up, it's worse because it's like getting up put more of a strain there. But sitting down feels very good and a lot better than standing and continually walking. Now, when I say a trail, I mean this trail goes up and down hills. It's by a lake. There's parts where you kind of, it's so inclined that you kind of have to run, and then it's so up it's so declining that you have to run, and then there's such an incline that you literally have to lean forward to go up. A person my size, I'm not that big anymore, but I still am like top heavy, middle heavy, so kind of it's easier to lean forward to go up hills. Anyways, as I'm walking, I noticed that my skin, I mean, I have a lot of skin that hangs in the front, is sort of like making it worse. Like there's a pulling sensation. And then in I have a herniated belly button, so I can also feel like that hurting more than it should be as well. So I know that those two things combined with whatever was going on were making the situation worse. Now, we get to a bench. I sit down. We're talking. Everything's fine. I'm describing the pains to her, my cousin. She tells me, well, this sounds like it could be a bladder infection, which I've had before and was awful. Now, I take water pills that make me have to use the restroom consistently a lot. So sadly, I'm stupid, and I would hold the knee. Oh my God, all these notifications. I would hold my piss. I would hold the fact that I would put going to the bathroom on hold. which is very, very unhealthy and not smart. I will try to do that a lot less in the future because it might be the thing that was going on. So she's like, maybe you should try and use the restroom. Maybe it'll relieve some pressure or something. And I was like, okay. So we go do that. Rambo, again, he's being needy. He wants me to play with the towel. So we're going to do that and try and still do this. Multitasking at its finest, at its best. So we go try to use the restroom, and it was difficult and it didn't feel good, but we did manage to alleviate a little bit out there. And yeah, so that kind of helped for the moment. However, I sit down again, then get up, and again it hurts even more. And then we get a little further down the trail, and that's when I'm like, hey, I'm going to do this YouTube video. Give me a moment. So I'm standing there, and I record her, and I'm like, oh, we got her monetized. Everything's great. Feeling great. Kind of got a little stomach upset. By then, it hurt a pretty good bit. But I had just sat down and stood up, so it was gone for a minute. There's a little bridge past us. And I walked to the bridge, and I'm like, this is really getting bad. Is that sriracha in the corner of my mouth? It was. This is going to be a classic video. So we're walking still, and we get to the bridge, and I'm like, okay, I have to sit down again. It's really hurting. Well, this time when I sit down, I sit all the way down on the ground, like flat on the ground. And when I get up, it hurts so much that I feel as if I'm going to throw up. It was very sharp, very much pulling. It was literally as if someone reached inside my stomach or my groin area and was just squeezing everything. I don't want to describe it as a cramp because it was a lot larger than a normal cramp, and it was like affecting a huge area, and it was hurting a lot more than just a normal cramp. If you can get a Charlie horse in your groin, I guess maybe that's like a Charlie horse is supposed to be like the more severe cramp. I don't know. So I'm telling her, hey, I've got to sit down again. I think I'm going to throw up. And I know if the pain is bad enough to throw up, you might pass out. So I'm like, hey, we got to sit down. I can't continually do this. And that's what happened. So I'm sitting down, and she's like, do you think you can make it? Now, I've never, ever in my life been in the back of an ambulance. I've never had emergency medical services called for me. That was my dad playing a video in the background. He's doing great. So she goes, do you think you can make it? We had 1.5 miles to go. And I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this is going to go away. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm kind of scared. I'm not a manly man. I'm kind of a bitch, to be honest. I don't like pain at all. And this was scary to me. I've never, only a couple times in my life have I ever had anything like happen to me where I was like, okay, something's wrong. Something's big time wrong. And this is one of those times. Plus I was in the woods, and I didn't think that I was going to be able to get out. So we did call 911. This lovely park ranger shows up. Apparently I picked, from what her words were, the best possible spot to have this situation because we were near a utility trail, near some cabins. And she walked out, said hello, or she rode out and then walked to us, said hello. She was very nice, very kind. And she was like, just making sure I wasn't dying. And so this terrible part is by this time I was on the phone with my mother, and she had said, just lay down flat, stretch your legs out, and just see what happens. So I do that. The pain slowly goes away, pretty much all the way. But it had done that every time I sat down. But this time it went away like completely. By this time, though, the paramedics had arrived, EMT and firefighters. So they get there, and I'm going to get a phone call in the middle of this, and it's going to be very funny because I'm not going to answer it. I'm sorry. They show up, and I can't stop laughing because of how funny the situation is while also being like scared. I didn't want to show my cousin that I was pretty scared. I didn't want to show anyone that I was really scared, but I was freaking out inside. So I'm laughing. I did put it on Snapchat and Instagram. I don't really care if I get embarrassed. There are videos of me on here with 21 million views, and I'm just fat working out at the gym. So, and there's also there's a lot of videos of me just naked playing video games in the bed. So for me personally, it's pretty hard to really get that embarrassed. However, my father lives in this city, knows a lot of people, and I'm not trying to embarrass him. I don't mind embarrassing myself because I laugh when other people, I smile when people laugh at me, but I don't really want to put a bad name out there for him. By the way, we're going to take this time. There's my dad. Say hi.
Hi.
Everyone always asks how he's doing. He's there. He's on his phone. Hopefully his phone is turned down now while I'm filming this. Probably not though, but he's great and I love him and he's awesome. Everyone's always asking how he's doing, so that's him. He's still very much great. That's the same chair that was here in the show. YouTube exclusive. So yeah, I didn't want to embarrass him. The paramedics and the EMS, EMTs, and the firefighters show up and they're talking to me. And I'm like, I'm sorry I called you guys out here. It's my cousin's fault. She called. It's technically her fault. She's the one that offered. She's a nurse. She's a nurse in training. So we're going to blame her because that's just easier. It's really my fault. I'm such a bitch. And then they show up. They're doing the whole like run through. They asked me if I can stand up. I tell them what's wrong and everything. Then they asked me if I can stand up. They took my, they put the little thing on my finger. What is that? I don't know. To my pulse. Gotta decline that call. That's bad. I gotta decline that. I'll message you. Sorry. So they took all my vitals. They took my immediate vitals, asked me where the pain was and everything, and I was like, listen, it's kind of gone, but I'm afraid that if I stand up, the pullingness is gonna come back. It's gonna be bad. So we walked to the ambulance vehicle. I don't think it was an ambulance. I'm not sure. And they're like, hey. What's up? What would you like for us to do? And I was like, honestly, I don't know. I was like, whatever's free, let's do it. Let's find out if we can see what's wrong with me. And they're like, cool. Their words, not mine. Here are their words. You are our favorite call of 2021, which I know we're only 3 months in, but hey, they liked me a lot. We were all laughing. One of them went to high school with my brother. Of course, I told them I was famous. It was on TV. So yeah, it was bad. Like I was really scared. Apparently didn't need to call them. I guess if I had just laid and stretched myself out, stop it. No, we don't do that. Don't whine. That would have solved it, but I didn't know. And yeah. So that's what happened. They then gave us they did all my vitals. My blood pressure was absolutely amazing. They said all my vitals were perfect, which is really funny. Like my blood pressure, my heart rate, my oxygen level or something, all that stuff was very good. They did the whole 12 patch thing and did the like printout. It's in my room. I have the paper. I should have brought it with me. And yeah, like they said I'm in great shape except for being like a little bitch. But other than that, I'm great. So that went really well. It was a lot of fun. So they gave us a ride to my cousin's car and then we drove to my truck and then I drove home in a cloud of shame. Okay. So that's that news. Okay, so I'm alive, I'm good, everything's fine. I haven't had another pain since then. I don't know what was going on. I am drinking cranberry juice just in case it was a bladder infection. I'm trying to like take care of myself to make sure that's not the case. Rainbow, I love you. He's so needy. He's so needy. He's so needy. He's the needy. And all right, so that's that. Now, in other news, here we go. Went to my skin removal consultation yesterday. Me, my mother, and my father, we didn't know what to ask. We had never been to anything like that. We weren't sure what was going to happen. We did get some answers. The amount of surgery I would need would be 2 operations. It would be a 2-step procedure, as they said. It would be I would be in the hospital for 1 night. Don't know if my insurance will cover it. That takes 3 weeks apparently. Now, if everything went perfectly and I didn't care about things, I could get this surgery on April 23rd. However, I know that I've been slipping in what I've been eating and how much exercise I've been doing. Not that I've been eating awful and not that I don't exercise that much. I just know I could do more and I could eat better. So for like a month, we're going to put some severe, intense like focus into making the right choices. Have a lot of salads, drink a lot of water, go some more hiking, not have the ambulance called, do some swimming, go to the gym, work out, just do some stuff that I haven't really been putting a lot of time into to try and lose some more weight. Because right now I'm sitting at like 287, and the doctor told me I would be losing. I'm gonna say he said 10 to 15 pounds of skin. I'm gonna say it's at least 20. But the problem is I don't really want to go from 287 to 267. I'm more wanting to go from 267 to 247. So I'm going to try and lose like 20 pounds in the next couple of months. And then we'll see how it goes. Because if I am losing weight, I'm not going to get the surgery yet. I'm not going to get the surgery until I have a flat stall of like 1 month at the same weight. Then I would probably be like, all right, now let's set up the surgery. I also don't know if this is the doctor I'm going to use. Man, this is going to be such a great video with this dog making all this noise. What's I going to say? Oh, we don't know if this is the doctor I'm even going to use. We're going to shop around because there's nothing wrong with asking a lot of opinions, getting a lot of answers. And also, that was the first time we've ever talked to anybody. So we didn't know what to ask. So by the time he was in, by the time he was gone, we were like, wait, we got questions, but he was already gone. And we just didn't know to stop him. It was kind of embarrassing because you have to take off your clothes. They have to take pictures of you. This is someone you've never met. However, because I was on a TV show where they literally the first day filmed me naked, it wasn't that hard. It's basically kind of the same thing. She was a very nice woman named Lorraine from London. She was great. She said if I'm ever in the UK to visit Wales, so I plan to do that because you always got to take the in-person suggestions. You got to. Like it feels more real. So, I don't know how much it'll cost. I do know it's going to hurt. He did a lot of touching and like moving skin, telling me like this will get pushed up, this will get pulled in like one surgery. Other arms the same. He would cut me like, here somewhere and then lower around, and then he would pull them both toward me or together, and then he would remove what's in the middle. I'd like to think I'd lose 20 pounds of skin because I know that I have a lot of fat, little nasty skin. Okay, that sounds bad. A lot of excess skin everywhere. So I think it's going to be like 20 pounds. But again, I would hope maybe even 25. But again, I'm going to go off what he said because he's a doctor and I don't know anything. Man, this video is so long. I was going to maybe make it 2, but whatever. So that's the consultation. He was a very nice guy. And I will be going to at least 2 more places. One my mother knows, and another one someone else suggested to me. My dog. Can you take him outside? Okay. I gotta end this because he's not gonna stop whining. But that's all I know so far. But anytime I get more news, I'll let y'all know. Thank you so much for watching. I gotta change hands because it's really hurting my arm. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking the video. You can comment. This one is almost 18 minutes. So if you watch the whole thing, say, hey, Rambo, because I don't think a lot of people watch this whole thing. I don't know how many ads are going to be in this thing. I hope I make $1 million in like a day because I have so many viewers. It's not going to happen, obviously. But thanks. Thanks for caring. Thanks for, asking about me and stuff. Thanks for watching like Oompaville's videos. Go to the Dr. Mike guy's page, like and subscribe. Oompaville. I'm actually about to do something with him in a second. And we filmed something yesterday. Great guy. Love him to death. He's basically my new best friend via YouTube. He's the first oh, well, no, because that Obese to Beast guy was kind of was cool. I mean, he was a cool dude, but I talked to Oompaville a good bit, and he's like a friend now, and I adore him. He's great. That's genuine, not even fake. Rambo, I love you. You just got to give me 5 minutes. Okay, so thanks for, again, liking, watching, subscribing. My Instagram is CaseyKing_FBTT. I think I took the underscore out. I'm not sure, but go there, like some stuff, and do whatever, and then like and subscribe here, and comment, thumbs up, smash the thumbs up video. Everybody says that. So that's it. I'm healthy, I'm alive, everything's good. Skin consultation went okay, but it didn't go, I guess, as perfect as I wanted, because I wanted to be like, you're going to lose 60 pounds of this thing, which is kind of crazy. That would never happen. I'm not 60 pounds of skin. But, yeah, and I'm going to Vegas on next Friday. I think we leave Saturday. So I'll probably have a video about that. Maybe even film a video out there. I don't know. I don't like to put this many videos so close. But thanks for caring also about my cousin. I appreciate that. My dad just spilled his coffee because Rambo jumped on him. That's not good. There he is one more time. Hey, there's Rambo. There's my dad. Hi.
Thank you, Rambo.
Hey, what's up? Hey. Okay. And get him. And that's them. So, you're welcome. All right? Have a great morning, great afternoon, great night. Tell your family and your loved ones you love them, and your friends say hello. And I will see you when I see you later. I'm sorry I stared at the camera the whole time. I should have looked at this thing, but I looked at the screen. Now the camera, I look at the screen. My bad. Still kind of a rookie. All right, so talk to y'all later.